All right, welcome back. We're here. Another Spinato spin. Little frost on the pumpkin they're talking about tonight. It's a chilly, getting down to a very chilly October night as the fall has definitely descended upon us. And you know what I want to talk about? It's something I talked about on the Spin Special Seconds for You. We do something every Monday. I've been doing it now for over a year. Every Monday at 4 o'clock, special seconds for you. Get you a little acclimated, get you going as you head out of the door or do whatever you got to do on Mondays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We talked about this. We talked about a path, okay? Now, there's a certain path we all got to take, don't we? I mean, think about it. Every step of the way, everything that we do in our lives, it's all a path. But, you know, it's funny. And we used to talk about this in wonderful company. I used to work with tremendous concepts. And one thing they said is the road to mediocrity is an 8-lane highway. You know, there's no problems at all. You just go right down the road. Nothing stops you. You just go right through, straight through. Matter of fact, it's a flat line. But here's the question. Are you in a big hurry to get somewhere where you don't want to go? Yeah, you ever notice that you're at you're going to a dentist appointment, or maybe you're going to a doctor's appointment, and guess what? You don't hit any red lights. You get there real fast. How happy can you be by the time you get there? How happy can you be when you're on your way real fast to somewhere you don't want to go? That's the path we're talking about. Wouldn't you rather be on a path that's a little bumpy, a lot of decisions, a lot of challenges, but yet when you get there, you wanted to be there, right? You wanted to be there. You're glad you're there. You know that there's something there for you. You got something to look forward to. That's kind of what happens in life, doesn't it? Doesn't that happen in life? It's the challenges. It's the sweat. It's the grind. It's everything that you do that makes life worth it, right? That's the juice. That's the juice. You don't want mediocrity. You don't want to just settle for things. You know, the old saying, life will give you what you're willing to accept. You don't want to just accept that. There's a lot more in you, isn't there? There's a lot more things you can really accomplish. You know, you think about we got to work on ourselves all the time. 4 basic fundamentals, right? Mental, physical, social, and spiritual. I believe the whole spiritual part of it is everything about you. But the biggest part is you got to get better in every one of those categories, don't you? If you want to arrive and be that special person you want to be, you got to be better in all 4 of those areas. Well, let's look at it this way. And let's look at this from a standpoint of attitude, okay? Attitude has a lot to do with everything, right? Attitude is everything. We've heard that a million times. Probably heard it from me a million times. Bottom line is, if you had to go in for an operation, right, and they're going to cut you up, who would you want operating on you? A positive person or a negative person? You know, a person that goes in there and says, oh, yeah, this could be a little tricky, but I got it. I can see this all working out fine. It's going to be awesome. I know what I got to do. I know it'll definitely get done. Or would you rather be operated on by a person with a negative attitude? Well, you know, this is a tough operation. I'm really not sure if I could do this. You know, I'll give it my best shot. You know, we'll just see how it turns out. Are you kidding me? Wouldn't you rather be operated on a person that was positive? Well, let me ask you a question. Who's operating on you? Who is it that operates on you? It's you, isn't it? Would you operate on yourself if you were in that situation? Would you trust yourself? How confident are you? How positive are you? That's why it's important. That's why I say attitude is everything. Well, you know, I don't think attitude means that. Yeah, it means a lot. It means a real lot. It means the difference between whether or not you live or die, maybe in that case. Well, it means the difference between whether or not you go on the path that you want to go on and you wind up where you want to be. Right? You don't want to hurry up to get someplace that's nothing and wind up with nothing. You want to sweat, drive, and do whatever you can to get somewhere that's worth it. You know, that's what they say about, you know, here's 2 things that life promises us, and we've heard this a million times. All it promises us is a hard time and an opportunity. And that's it. That's all we're promised. But we are promised by people that have been successful that it's worth it. Keep our heads going. Keep your mind focused on where you got to go. Keep charging. See that path in front of you. Work on your self-talk. Remember, the most important thing you ever do for yourself is to basically reprogram your subconscious mind. Those instincts. You know, we're the only creature on the planet that has the luxury of pausing before we respond. Use that. All the other creatures just have a stimulus and a response. You have the innate desire and the innate ability to pause, to think before you actually do something. Think hard. Think about what you want. You know, the best thing you could do right now is start saying to yourself over and over again, right now, today, whatever day it is, I choose, say your name, I choose to let nothing stop me or stand in my way. No problem or defeat is ever the end of the road for me. I know roads don't stop, people do. So I make sure my roads keep going. And so do I. Say your name again. And so do I. I keep moving, and that keeps me winning. And speaking of winning, I will win. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I have faith, courage, and enthusiasm. See, that's the road you want to be on, right? Would you rather have that guy who just said that operate on you, or would you have some other guy out there mealy-mouthed and not know what the heck's going on, or some other lady working on it has no idea what they're doing? You see, you gotta be positive for that reason. You are the driver. You are the one that's going to carry your life forward. Keep working on yourself, and you'll arrive at the person you want to be, and at the same time you'll arrive at the destination you want to be. I hope I helped you today, and I hope you have a great day. And we'll catch you next time on the Spinato Spin. Thank you very much.